In the last video about this car, we took off the ugly passenger fender and replaced it with this nice one from another Corvette. It was really important for me to see how the color matched the existing door because this is the nicest panel on the entire car. It has good paint and I had no plans of replacing it. I'm really happy with how the color looks, so today, instead of replacing the hood and the other fender like I said we would last time, we're going to pull off this door because somebody's coming to the house right now to take it away forever.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't know when they're going to be here or how long it takes to remove and strip down a door, so I'll explain more while we work. When I bought the Corvette, the paint on these parts was ruined. The paint on these panels was acceptable, and the passenger door was really nice. On our trip, I was able to find good factory painted replacements for all of these parts. So I thought that combined with the parts that were still in decent condition, I could create a reasonably good looking car.
There you go.
Hey look, I got the door off. But something happened a couple of weeks ago when I opened up this fender and saw that the corner was missing. My enthusiasm for this project was crushed.
It waned.
It's just a small thing, but you can't deny what the heart wants, even if it's not logical. Actually, if you want logic, you're probably in the wrong place. So I didn't know what to do, but I remembered that the person that sold me the trunk, the tonneau cover, and the driver door a couple months ago also had all of these parts for sale. And they were all from the same car in excellent condition. I wasn't interested in buying them at the time because I'd already bought the hood and fenders from somebody else and my truck was full. So I called him up. I asked if he still had those parts. He still had the parts.
Now we've got all the parts.
Now I've got all the parts. These are all from the same 2013 427 wide body Corvette convertible. Front fenders, back fenders, bumper covers. And the reason I had to remove the passenger door earlier was that he was willing to trade me doors so I would have matching panels all the way around, except for the hood, which is still in a box somewhere behind there.
Hopefully it doesn't have a chip too.
And the rocker panels. These aren't really removable.
Well, don't let that stop you.
So then, don't tempt me. They're not perfect. So the new trajectory for this project is instead of trying to turn it into an average looking car, hopefully we can make something really nice. I also got new rims and tires. Since the fenders are flared out, I need wheels to match. The first new part I want to put on is the replacement passenger door. I don't know exactly how it will fit, so I'll use these little bolt shadows on the hinges as a reference, and hopefully it lines up. So what do you think the chances are that I'll be taking this off in 2 weeks for some reason?
0. It's staying on.
So the key here is to align it with this space and also not damage it.
Make sure the zipper from your sweatshirt doesn't scratch these.
All right, the door is attached. I haven't tried to shut it yet. Why don't you come around the front and tell me if it starts to scrape paint off when I close it.
Wonderful.
Watch the top, I'll watch the bottom.
Whoa! Okay.
Really not that bad. But we need to do something up here. Before, the fender and the door were on the same plane, and now the door stands proud. So I'll try to fudge that in a little bit. Right there. Take 2. Same. Actually, the bottom could probably... No, the bottom looks good. Or even could go out a little bit. See how it's behind the rocker panel? I'll fuss with it a little bit more. You can go do whatever you do.
I'm cleaning the car. I left the car cleaning to you, and the car hasn't been washed since we were at the cabin.
I've got the door lined up as close as I think I can get it. I'm fighting the front and the back though because the fender is higher than the door here and the door is higher than the fender in the back side. So I needed to split the difference and I'll call it good. The last adjustment I want to make is this lower gap between the rocker panel and the door. The rocker panel is the one part of the car that is not moving, so I have to reference it for everything else that I put on. Over the 12 years that this car's been running around, the back side of this door has sagged a little bit. So I'll loosen up this side of the hinges and then just give it a friendly tappy tap with the wooden block.
It's gonna move. That probably did it.
Looks worse.
Nice.
Much worse. What'd I do? Okay, well maybe I just need to lift it.
I can't even. Why are you wearing a sweatshirt with a metal zipper?
So I suppose I need to tap and then tighten. Then check. There. Well, that changed it. Look! Look! Ooh! Did you see?
Wow!
See my precise tappage? I'm calling that good. Let's put the innards back together. I put on a different sweatshirt.
I appreciate that.
Old gray.
Yeah.
It's a V-neck. My stylish dressing is why you...
That is not a V-neck. It has a decoration.
It's got a V right there.
It's not
and
a
this is my
V-neck.
neck.
No, not a V-neck. That's a crew neck.
Don't question my style. I know this came out of here. There. It wants to go in there. Okay.
That's his house.
This is really going together easy. I'm surprised at how much I remember.
Me too.
This is a pretty door. When we started, the car was too ugly to drive. But I think when we're done, it'll be too pretty to drive.
Incorrect.
Time for the window. I really don't know how this is going to work. There's a lot of wiggle room on the adjustment. It's held in place by a couple of clamps here and here.
You get it. You always do.
Thanks. And you'll be right here helping me. Too far forward, I think. Oh, there's a line here. I wonder if that's the line where the glass hit.
I bet it is.
I think that's pretty close for the backwards and forward end of it. But when I took this apart, the window was completely up. And it's not completely up now. I'm not sure how we're going to get this lined up. I can't get it just right. This light's really funny. I look like a bust. How about I get in the car and I'll put my hand on the window and you stay out here, put your hand on the window, and we'll push it up together right where it goes and I'll tighten it down.
We can have a moment.
We won't actually be touching hands, you know.
That's true.
Okay, let's go up. I'll try to help. Oh, I can raise it.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
More or less.
On the back, it needs to come back.
More.
I think it's good. It might be a little bit too high. I think that's good. We'll see how close I was.
Looks good. Good job.
Thanks.
That's where we'll quit for now. The door is finished except for installing the interior panel and the striker. I can't.
So it's not finished?
I can't put the striker on until I install the new fender because I don't know the alignment.
It's okay. It's not finished.
It's not finished. Speaking of finished, I want to get finished with this project, so on my own time, I'm going to replace the driver door and bring it to the same stage as this one. Then the next time we do a video, we can pull off more of these parts and replace them with shiny ones. Thanks for
Hey,
watching.
gear face. Upon further reflection, it's going to take us forever to film this project.
Yeah.
If you do just one piece per video.
Yeah, one door per video is probably not going to cut it. Since I filmed what you guys just watched, I've replaced the driver door. It looks really nice. Here's the door that I removed. It's still a good door. It just needs new paint. I'm hoping that I can sell some of these parts that I'm taking off and recoup some cost. And clear out the garage. This car has taken over my workspace, which is another reason I want to get it finished. Last night, I jacked up the back of the car, I took off the wheels, and I unbolted most of this back end. And now we're going to try to take it all apart. I hope it doesn't cause me any trouble. It's Thursday now, and I want this video to be up and running by noon tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. First thing to come off is the tonneau cover. Where am I going to put this? Here we go. Yard art. Now the trunk lid. What a terrible paint job. This is the original paint. The primer's on top of that. The new base coat. And the new clear coat. I really don't know what went wrong here. Doesn't matter at this point. Put this out by its brother. Which way does it go? Bumper cover. That was easy. This is still a good part, so it gets to be out here on the cardboard. There's a lot of dust under here. This car was from Bakersfield, California, so that's kind of the birthplace of dust. Merle Haggard country. Last thing to come off is the quarter panels.
Is there one bolt left?
It doesn't matter. I've got the stance that says I know what I'm doing. There. That was holding it all together. I do not like this type of fastener. They go in easy, but it's impossible to remove them.
But you removed it.
They're impossible to remove without ruining them. Move out of the way, sweetie. I need to open this door. And up. Oh. Almost. Ooh, there's another one. Come here, you. Stupid. That'll work. All right. I should put this one on the cardboard too. It's pretty nice.
What's this smooshy bag over here?
Just drugs, I think. And last part. Come on. There. That's what I call progress. And that's where we'll stop it. Thanks for watching.